intelligent H-beam assembling welding straightening 3 in one machine production line is composed of H-beam assembling welding straightening 3 in one machine, input hydraulic flipping frame, electromagnetic chuck, input web auxiliary positioning bracket, input roller table, input flange, web pre-centering mechanism, input auxiliary bracket, roller table, hydraulic lifting output roller table, output hydraulic flipping frame, chain steel transfer machine, flux recycling and conveying system, hydraulic system, electrical control system, submerged arc welding machine, and so on. The flange is hoisted onto the input roller table and the web is hoisted onto the input hydraulic flipping frame. The web is sucked by the input hydraulic flipping frame with electromagnetic chucks and flipped 90 degrees as to the top of the flange against the input web auxiliary positioning bracket on the other side of the input roller table. After that, the electromagnetic chucks are powered off and loses its magnetic force and the web falls onto the flange. The end of the workpiece is pre-positioned by the input flange, web pre-central mechanism, and then spot welded manually. After spot welding of the end, the workpiece is transported to the main machine position through the input roller table and the input auxiliary bracket roller table. After the workpiece is transported to the main machine position, the workpiece is accurately positioned by the downward pressing wheel mechanism, the flange, web centering mechanism, the straightening wheel moving mechanism, the straightening wheel straightening lifting mechanism, the main transmission mechanism, the welding torque adjustment mechanism, the flux recycling and conveying system, and the welding system. And then the submerged arc welding is performed and accurately straightening. The T-beam, after assembling welding and straightening, will be warped upward. The hydraulic lifting output roller table is lifted up to hold up the warped workpiece. After the welding is completed, the hydraulic lifting output roller table is lowered, and then the workpiece is lowered and placed on the output hydraulic flipping frame. The output hydraulic flipping frame flips the welded T-beam 90 degrees to the chain steel transfer machine, and the chain steel transfer machine moves the T-beam to the input hydraulic flipping frame of another H-beam assembling welding straightening 3-in-1 machine. Then the H-beam is manufactured according to the working process of the first equipment. The H-beam after welding is flipping 90 degrees to horizontal position by output hydraulic flipping frame. At this point, the H-beam is completed and can be hoisted to the next manufacturing process station.